A transmissão começou a transmissão. I'm here. Isso aí. Sejam todos muito bem-vindos para essa live surprise. Lendo HOMESTUCK. Vocês estão bem? Eu espero que sim, viu? Hoje eu tenho um plano de ler essa intermission inteira. Vamos ver se esse plano consegue ser concretizado, sabe? Eu não fiz live na quarta-feira essa semana porque apareceu um compromisso de última hora. Então, é por isso que eu não fiz. Aí eu quis recuperar esse tempo, entre aspas, perdido. Agora, fazendo live num sábado. Tudo bem. Então, vamos não enrolar tanto e começar a leitura de sempre. Tá, vamos lá. Peraí que eu estou ficando meio maluca das ideias. O que é normal. Tá, beleza. Ah, sim, vou ter que pausar o áudio aqui, porque nós temos um S. Vamos começar, hein? Vamos começar a Intermission 3 do ato 6. Ah, ela é um joguinho. Estamos na Dream Bubble. Com a Mina. A peixa. Os barulhinhos de bolha. Será que esse aqui é um Earthbound? Na verdade eu não lembro o nome direito do nome disso. Não era Earthbound. Earthbound é outra coisa, é um jogo. Ah, tá. Eu controlo a mina. Ok. Ah, deixa eu ver quais são os controles, né? E deixa eu baixar um pouquinho o volume pra não ficar maluca. Use the arrow keys or WASD to move and space to interact. Right. Nós vamos ter aqui músicas do Sinister Psyche, do Toby Fox, Sam Neill e Tensei. Eu não vou usar o walkthrough. E o mapa talvez eu use. Mas vamos ver primeiro. Ah, então, beleza. Ah, você é uma peixe. Você pode nadar. Ora. Tô louca, então. Se eu voltar, não vai acontecer nada, né? É daqui que eu vim. Tá, vamos lá. Pegar um baúzinho aqui. Open. You got a dirty old fedora. Totally useless. This nasty trash isn't coming anywhere close to your head. Doesn't even have hornholes. Looks like something an archaeologist would wear. You wonder whose memory this is? Hornless troll Indiana Jones hat. Tem uma hashtag ali embaixo. É possível que esse flash aqui tenha sido traduzido para o português, eu não tenho certeza. Open. You got a double trident. You already have one of these. But there ain't nothing wrong with stowing a little more solid gold in your inventory. You got an extravagant Go See Princess lifestyle to maintain. Gold. Dinheiro. Booyah. Booyah! Tá, agora a gente desce. E desce de novo. Aradia, ocasionalmente ali. Got here. Greetings! I've been meaning to say hello since you arrived. Megiddo? Oh, hell no. Yes, but not the one you're thinking of. Which one then? I like to consider myself as something of a caretaker for this place. You know, the afterlife? I'd refer to myself as an excellent host, but that has become kind of a loaded phrase. You look like Megiddo. But you sure don't sound like any Megiddo I know. I should hope not. Anyway, those of us who are concerned with the preservation of reality have been looking forward to this day for some time, even though time is really just a figure of speech here. Why would you be looking forward to this shit? The sky just broke, stupid fairy. Not the devastation so much as your arrival. You have some big plans, yes? Maybe. What's it to you? Oh, nothing. I'm merely extending the courtesy of a formal welcome. Now off with you. Go find your friends. That is why you've finally come out of your palace, isn't it? Yeah. Guess I'll get going then. But I got my eye on you, Megiddo-looking fairy. Ta. Que isso? You got some ancient serpent bones. Again, a strange thing to find. Who here would have a memory of these? Huge prehistoric green serpents have always played a major role in your people's mythology, both before and after your sessions crashed. Of course, only people with an interest in ancient lore and dusty old bones give a crap about that. You're much more interested in their monetary value. Hopefully, you can find a sucker to pay up for them big time. Where's the prawn shop in this bitch? Tem de tudo por aqui, não é mesmo? Que loucura. Lost? I, went the wrong way. Yes, that's a dead end. Where you want to go is that way. Eu não acredito, cara. Double pistols and a wink. Thanks, weirdo. Eu posso clicar nessas paradas? Eu posso reagir como é que eu quero. Rebubble this memory, no thanks. No thanks. Eu vou deixar como inimizade aqui. Tô me sentindo em Omori ou qualquer outro RPG Maker. You got some boon dollars, ka-ching! It's not much, but you pocket the loot without a second thought. The bankroll's been a little slack since you died, and every bit helps on your climb back to obscene wealth. Broke. Hashtag broke. Ué. Tá. Open. You got a thing of motor oil. Hey, this bottle even has the label intact. Typically, the label is ripped off and applied to chalk murals. The fact that it still has a label makes it much more valuable as a collector's item. Always gotta be mindful of the cash value of the useless shit you find in chests. P.S. You take a little sip. It tastes awful. Eu não sei o que você esperava de óleo de motor. E eu não sei o que eu esperava de você, né? Juízo. You got a bronze potion. This stuff is supposed to make you kiss good, with side effects of mild to total paralysis. Wait a minute. Isn't this just some troll blood? Oh, yuck. You throw it off a cliff. Fala, Megiddo. Tudo bom? Como vai tu? Achei sua parente aqui mais cedo. Olha, uma trilha de coisinhas. Wait, you hear something nearby. Is that sobbing? Tem alguém chorando o quê? Open. You got a boombox. Now we're talking. This should get your broke ass off the canvas. It's such a crime that the insane fortune you accumulated in your game doesn't persist after you die. I guess it's true. You really can't take it with you to the other side. But once you're there, you can try to make it back into a fucking hurry. Yeah, I guess. Caralho, virou uma praia. Ô, porra. Vamos à la playa, vamos à la playa. E... Caralho. You got a juju. An effigy, to be precise. It has magical properties binding it to the mortality of someone, depending on what hat it wears. Hey, maybe you'll hang it from this tree? Nah, that's a bit morbid. You just hook it to some chump. Yep, that's what I'm going to do. I guess. What else? What else? Ah, a aranha tá ali, ó. Tá, se a aranha tá ali, então vamos ver o que tem pra cá. Bonitinho, né? Open. You got the Thorns of Oglogoth. Any sane adventurer would cast these instruments of the occult into the furthest ring and forget they ever existed. And it looks like someone did just that. A wise move. Se não me engano, essas são as varinhas da Rose. Talk. Dave E. Bubbles. What the fuck? Mano, o que é esse negócio de Twitter aqui? Que medo. What the fuck? Já gostei. And, well, take care of shit together. You lost me at quadrant. Drop it like it's simultaneously hot and I just tripped over the rug. Sorry. Borderline pornographic. Okay then. Skepticism is the crutch of cinematic troglodytes. Truth be told, everyone will be tripping when I'm done. Okay, I got it. Maybe even two deadpan, but it's a start. Keep at it. Good luck, bro. You can't overthink it. Puppets. Shenanigans. You will not draw a spreadsheet for the purpose of allocating time spent with a mutual girlfriend, you horse's ass. Yeah. Wait. Also, he was too fast. And release the laser station into the world with its luring intelligence. Stomp on that shit like it's on fire. It's mostly pretty stupid and useless. It's like they heard somebody over here was handing out asses, and they've known nothing but years of bitter-ass famine. Tá, eu vou parar de ver o que o Dave tá falando. Puppets. Apenas puppets. A Rose tá aqui, gente. Aranha! There you are. Haven't seen much of you since you joined us in the afterlife. I know you are royalty and all, but it isn't very sociable of you to lock yourself in your lavish moon hive forever. Everyone has missed you. Ela com colarzinho do signo de câncer. Well, I'm here now, aren't I? Yes, and it's good thing you are. I was just about to come find you so we could discuss the recent calamity out in the abyss. Wordplay. 8-letter words. Oh yeah. Yeah, so you saw it too, huh? Explosions. That was the guy, right? School guy. Laser breath. Lord something. Clemmy-born? What'd you say his shit was again? I tried to avoid saying his true name. Bad juju. What's the matter? He's already here, ain't he? I guess. But yeah, the Lord of Time was responsible for the destruction of that dream bubble and the murder of all those innocent ghosts. Ghost murder, second death, soulicide. Innocent ghosts. Killing ghosts as a thing that can happen is seriously the dumbest shit I have ever heard. Dumb. I don't make the rules, Mina. I merely observe them and explain them thoroughly to anyone who will listen, like you. Yeesh, yeah. Last thing I need is anemone more of your observations. Fish puns, 2-time combo, booyah. Anyway, that explosion kicked ass. Explosions rule the school, huh? Like School of Fishes, I mean. Fala, Vimônios, como vai tu? Eu tava lá lurcando a sua live mais cedo. Tiro bom? I agree that it's more excitement than we've seen here for millennia, but all of us here in the afterlife are in serious danger of being exterminated. Oh, sorry, exterminated. Eu estou bem também, obrigado por perguntar. De nada. Again. Yeah, I got that. I figured I'd have to be the hero and bail you suckers out again. This time I might not even blow you all up with a bomb. Oh, really? What exactly is your plan? I'm very curious. To get all us ghosts here to team up with and kill that asshole. What? Oh, Mina, that is such a terrible idea. Poor dev choices. Yeah, right. Like I have a better idea. As a matter of fact, I do. Oh yeah, let's ask her about friends then. So where is every Moby? I wanna talk to them about something. Dad Bronze, Ghost Bros, Haunt Balls, I don't know. I believe most of our friends have gathered in this dream bubble. You should be able to find them if you explore a bit. What do you want to talk to them about? Gotta get the gang back together! Alpha Troll reunion, yo! Take down the douche of time. Look at my sobrancelha, que eu esqueci o nome, eyebrow. You say hey, he's invincible, but I think that's exactly the kind of loser BS that made us lose like a bunch of fucking losers in the first losing place. Losers, losing experts, lost masters, fail pros. We can do it if we all work together and shit. Teamwork, lol. If we build an army, or maybe a ghost army. Think how glubbing sick would that be? So sick. Sick perhaps, but not a very good strategy. You will just be leading everyone into permanent oblivion. At least you will without coming up with a better plan first. Then what's your awesome idea? To be a little more patient. Patience, alliterative assonance. I have been following clues regarding the whereabouts of a secret weapon that may be the key to defeating him. Oh, really? What's the weapon? The weapon? I mean, it's not a what, but a who. Weapon? Really, Mina? She's the other cherub, I don't know. The Lord's female counterpart, who once occupied the same body, aliens. But when they reached maturity, his personality dominated the host, assuming complete control. Xenobiologically fascinating species. She technically died that day, and now her spirit presumably roams somewhere out here in the furthest ring, or so the legend goes. We need to find her before he does. He will surely want to finish her off. Cherub. What? Okay, I didn't really follow any of that junk, so you go right ahead and find your cherub girl. I'ma be right here building my ghost army. B-I-O-T-C B-O-I-H. Ghost army B-O-H. Yeah. Very well, best of luck with that. But try to remember, it has been a very long time since any of our friends have done anything important at all. It may be more difficult to find recruits for your army than you think. Oh my god, eu esqueci de ler o que estava escrito ali embaixo. Please. Okay, I admit that most of them were chumpy as globes when we was trying to win our game. Jumps, shame globes, chumpness, globage. But this time, when I'm through with them, they will be the loyal murderers mob of cherub fucking fury our people were always supposed to be. And if you don't think I can do that, then need I remind you who I grew up to be in some another dimension or whatever? Better witch, water bitch, I'm a fucking god. Yeah. You needn't remind me at all, your condescension. I believe you were hatched to be a tyrant, and I pray that your campaign of bullying and intimidation goes swimmingly. Oh, you're the best, Circuit. Come here. Okay, that was something, I guess. Let's see Rose alone, shall we? But that's the wrong way. Cara, não só você. A mina, ela é da hora, mas tipo... A aranha também. Hello, Rose. Talk to Rose. Hey! Hello. It's, Oi, Levi, tudo bom? You. Tem corpão violão? É isso aí. You. Yes. Human fright. Where are the horns at? So weird. That's right. Rose, more specifically. Eu estou bem também, obrigada por perguntar. Who cares? Listen, human girl, wanna ask you something. You're not very good at this, are you? What? Talking to people. Hey, F you! It's okay that you are. I'm not trying to criticize. I can kind of relate, actually. I've heard some things about you. That pink rocky environment back there. That's a memory of your home, right? Before moon. You renounced the throne and ran away to the moon, didn't ya? And then you lived there completely alone for how many years? What are years? I think I'm starting to lose track of what a year is myself. That seems to be what happens when you spend enough time out here. Abyss madness, meteor fever. I'm just curious about you. You seem like an interesting person who probably has a lot of stories to tell. I like your braids also. Não tem compaixão nenhuma, é o Cronos. Caramba, que específico, por que o Cronos? From what I understand, you discovered something on the moon which originally contained your copy of the game. Is that true? Maybe we could spend some time together and get to know each other. When you have the chance, of course. Man, you're like an alien wine thing. All wordy and nosy and nice to me for no discernible reason. Alt pun, discernible. You even have the same cut here, James on. Goddamn ugly. Just another bright orange blubbermouth. Fuchsia blows orange out of the water. Let's just forget I said anything, okay? Ask Rose to join. So... Stan. Extra talky human. It's me again. Sup? Hey. Got a proposition for ya. You know that bad guy? just wrecked the sky and killed some dead mofos. Rainbow Butterfur. Lord English? Yes, I know of him. Wanna team up with me and kill him or... absolutely. Yay! Word. But later. Much later, really. We can't interrupt a plan which has been put into inexorable motion, or for that matter, the meteor we're traveling on, which has been similarly propelled. Throw Isaac Newton. We have to rendezvous with our rebooted ancestor, as it were, and help them win their game. Alpha players, Team Guardians fan. In the process, we will ideally become stronger and more experienced. Only then will we be ready to help you defeat him. Additional fun. Oh my glub, you really are circuiting the fuck out of this. Blah 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 blah. Come on, stop over planning. Let's all just fly away together and wreck his shit. Fly away now, fly away now, fly away. Desculpa, eu lembrei de uma música. There are billions of ghosts out here, right? We got numbers on our side. Billions, I mean, probably. Yes, but even if I agreed, I couldn't just fly away with you now. I'm not even standing here. I'm asleep on our meteor. This is a dream projection you're talking to. Kind of like a hologram, I guess? What? You're new to dream bubbles, aren't you? A risadinha dela. I would be more than happy to explain to you how they work in extensive detail. Light players. Later, Rosefang. Yeah, let's open that chest. You got a copy of Complacency of the Learned. Whoa, this looks really... Huh? It just disappeared from your hand in a crazy blur. What the... Oh, that human girl has it. She looks like she's enjoying it a lot more than you ever would. I'll let her have this one. Probably wasn't worth jack anyway. Ok, makes sense. Oh, Kanaya! Falamos com o Rose e agora vamos falar com Mary, do Rosemary. Oh, hey, the Marion-looking girl. What's the deal with ya? The deal with the Marion-looking girl is that she's wondering what the deal is with the Patience-looking girl, and specifically with the why the former has picked the latter's curiosity. The deal with things, the topic of wonder, people looking people. Why? You know. Seems to me two Marions is overdoing it a bit. I mean, 2 captors, I'd understand. One was more than enough. The same thing occurred to me. You aren't much like the one we had. You talk weird. Kind of a tough act to follow, to be fair, though. The same thing occurred to me yet again. Things that are the same and how they occur to people. Looks like you got the rainbow drinker thing going on too. Damn, you're blinding me, girl. The goggles do nothing, I suppose. So, you go around looking like that all the time, or to my knowledge, yes. Kind of personal, I guess. Heh. Is there an alternative degree of autoluminescence I should be aware of? And if so, how foolish should I feel for only learning about it now? On a scale of 1 to idiot. I'm no drinker, but yeah, our Marion figured out how to control it. Really? She probably had more time to figure it out than you. When you're stuck in a busted session for 3 sweeps without much to do, you figure some stuff out about yourself. Not my buzzbug was wax, but maybe you should ask her. Buzzbugs, bzz, I don't think so. Why not? I'd like to, but I can't get up nerve. Oh, come on, she's cool. You check out her ink yet? Fucking dope. Yeah. She's an amazing person, and it is very intimidating. Oh, fuck. I had same feelings of trepidation the last time I encountered someone I admired. Oh, yeah? Who was that? Nem te conto. Huh. You mean her over there? Talky girl in the orange nighty jams? Her? I see. Saw you two hanging together last time. She's your girlfriend. The rat certain. Maybe. Additional bashfully blank hashtags. That's adorbs, yo. Okay. Ask Knight to join. Hey, Mariam, lookalike, let's go kick the fuck out Schoolzilla. I was about to respond favorably, but then I glanced over at Rose, and she was just shaking her head at me very slowly and kind of knowingly. The limitless mysteries of her wisdom know no bounds. Human sarcasm. No, you silly drinker, she's just fucking with ya. Oh, probably. But let's be realistic here, too. The answer was probably going to be no anyway. Bad plan. Sight. Well, guess I'm going to drink Skull Guy's blood all by myself then. I bet it tastes really bad. Gross monster blood. Yeah. Well, later. Yeah, I'm not very happy with that conversation. Let's just cancel that and let's go to the next. Oh, fuck me. Come on. No, please don't fuck me. Oh my god, you got a sewing machine. Oh, this looks really expensive. Really expensive. You bet you could... wait. What's she looking at? The Marion girl's looking at you funny. What? Is this thing hers? You don't want to start any trouble over this dumb gizmo. You slowly put it back in the chest. Very casually, like it ain't no thing. You'll come back and swipe it later when she's not around. What's that? The black diamond? Open. You got a fuchsia potion. Legend says this enchanted potion is supposed to... Oh god, it's more troll blood. Wait, this is royal blood. What an absolute outrage. What probably some commoner had the audacity to draw royal blood. You are almost mad enough not to give a shit. Not give a shit. You chuck it over the edge. Glass shatters. Someone below says, ow. What do we have here? You got a juju. What's up with all these jujus lying around? Jujus are very wide-ranging sorts of magical objects. You never know what form they'll take. This one is particularly useless though. It has the power to travel through time. Into the future only though. At exactly 1 second per second. Ah, era aquele forno, né? Eu lembro dele. Open. You got a Dursite tabloid. Says some human girl is dead. You don't recognize her. Inside is the usual kind of sensationalizing sleaze you're used to seeing from these. You spent a long time on Durs during your game. You always enjoyed reading these. They were almost always about assassinations. Some of which were yours. Oh my god. Let's see. What do we have here? Oh, this is a... No, this is not. Oh, Dave! There you are, my boy. Talk to Dave. Hey, cape guy. You're, human. What's his cape? With the shades. That's exactly my name. See also, Shaggy 2 cape. Everyone stupidly insists on calling me Dave though. So, Dave Cape, where is your bro? My bro? He's dead. Like the ghostless kind of that, I think. Unless you mean the kid version, as in the guy we both saw with the pointy shades. Kid bro, what the fuck. Remember, he grabbed my sleeping teen mom and flew away, and that was the last I saw him. That's sorta what he does, just vanishes like a mysterious motherfucker. No, not that guy. Actually, I gave him a sweet hi-fi a little while ago, but that's not who I mean. One of the best hi-fi ever, dude's bro. What? When did you give him a hi-fi? Why wasn't I informed of this hi-fi that took place? Not cool. Who cares? I'm talking about your other bro. The cool, shouty guy who go PO'd and went to Clam's Cray the out. Misadventure. Oh, Carcat, you mean? I know, he's around. I saw him talking to his ancestor a while ago. Or, being talked to. Don't think he likes him very much. Hilarious tool party. What? Shouty shouldn't be hanging out with that glubbing dork. I doubt he actually wants to, but you know how it is with ancestors. Ancestors, you know how it is. Huh. Okay, maybe you don't, since I guess you're actually an ancestor yourself. Or you were to some dead girl I never met, but anyway, I think her name was Fieri or something. Yeah, they just seem to, I don't know, have this inexplicable power over ya. I mean, look at Kanai over there. She's a fucking shambles about hers. Like, it isn't even rational or anything. They just represent something you measure yourself up to. Dude, come get the ruler. And even though they probably aren't all they're cracked up to be, it just kind of gets in your head, you know? Nah. My ancestor was fucking lame. ATO in another universe. I grew up to be an ice-cold murder bitch in charge of everybody, which makes perfect sense. Including a pair of human clown swing, I don't know. So the only one I got to measure up to is me, and it turns out I measure up awesomely. Fuck ya, ruler. And on that day, human what's his cape learned the only real treasure was a forced sense of self-esteem. He thanked the punky sea princess for her radical wisdom, and then she went away. I think that maybe I was just owned. Yeah, that's what happened. Talk. Here, look, check out this code from the future. Not that you deserve it. Blah, blah, blah. It's mostly pretty stupid and useless. Oh, fucking bubbles. How many of them they are. Blah, blah, blah. You don't get the rock and steal the big man's thunder his raucous drive to the hole. Okay, yes, that image is definitely conclusive proof of something and is 100% understandable by anyone who looks at it. Oh, yeah. Now, here's how bad this is. I mean, don't get me wrong, I think it's cool and all. Shut up. Okay. Oh fuck. You got a Ribitor. Foes everywhere tremble at the mere sight of this lethal amphibious scourge. So overwhelming is their terror that... yeah, right. This art is almost too ridiculous for words. It's a nice conversation piece though. Oh shit, is that made of ruby? Come to mama. Oh no, come on. Come on, come on, come on. Hey, get lost, kid. This is my hiding place. Can't you see English is coming for me? Dota, again. He's coming for us all. Oh, come on. And if I do that? Ah, tá, ele fala a mesma coisa. Tudo bem. Nope. Ah, então não. Tá. Aqui é um dead end. Ah, eu posso pedir pra ele se juntar a mim, né? Yeah, I saw it. I was looking up in space doing a little monster gazing, right? Dave's private showtime, Eldritch Red Lobster, Bargain Seafood Buffet board. When suddenly I thought my glasses shattered. Ben Stiller almost fucking tornadoed in his grave. But it wasn't the shades, turned out it was space itself that cracked. Fucking relief, Bats Bro gave me these. And I listened and I heard the screams and killing and stuff. Monsters dying, ghosts dying, atrocious problems. Haven't slept well since that. Well, I guess I'm sleeping alright at the moment. Oh yeah, I forgot. Cause I'm here, in a bubble, talking to you. But yeah, in general, my shit-eye has been bound up the protein chute. Throw anatomy. Lewd, maybe? Keeping myself busy with awesome projects help a bit, I guess. Awesome projects. Then you must want to kill the guy even worse than me. Why don't you join me? We can fly away now and fuck him up together. What good is a cape, even? If you won't fly away to clever bad guys. Nope, nah. Appreciate the offer, but I'm just gonna hang tight and work on my e-bubbles. Dave, e-bubbles. E-what? E-bubbles, they're awesome. How is this not awesome? It's just some ridiculous shit I figure out how to do here. This whole place runs on memory, so I've been messing around with that. Just as long as you don't ask me how, we are cool. Turns out I don't even really need the internet for shenanigans. I can just exploit the afterlife. The fuck? I know you're down in the dumps, kid, but that sounds like a stupid waste of time. Now, come on, let's go wail on a cherub. Nah. Yes, let's just fucking with you. Nah. I mean, I think I might be supposed to kill him anyway. Air quotes. That's the feeling I get. Like, there are all these clues about that I've kinda noticed. Remember that bullshit about the pimping in the crib? Oh god. So, if I'm the guy that needs to take him down, then fine, I'll do that. If and when I get hornswoggled into some big showdown with a ridiculous green space pimp or whatever he is. I heard he has a goat tooth. Are you fucking kidding me? I don't know, I think I'm not really cut out for the whole reluctant hero shtick. I'm better at comics. Like, the whole scene is so obvious and trite, and I can't even tell if my reluctance is ironic or if I'm playing it straight. Reluctant before it was cool, and before I was willing. Like, I wonder if I'm being reluctant enough to cut it, or if I'm being actually just being reluctant to be reluctant. How reluctant do you even have to be to do something like etc. smodge? It turns into like meta reluctance, and then all I can think about is how fucking stupid the whole thing is. I also think about puppets sometimes. Unrelated. I think I'm probably just too self-aware for this hero bullshit, so don't even waste your time on me. Ironic self-pity. Wow. So cool. Not. Okay, let's be Dave. Wait, what the fuck? You want to be me? Air quotes? Yeah, why not? Okay, well, without getting too deep into the issue of how absurd that request is on the very face of it, a face presently being palmed, it's just not gonna happen. I mean, not yet anyway, not this early in your little dream bubbles quest you got going on here. Shut up, dog, just let me walk around as you and stuff. Talk at peeps in your cool kid way. Maybe play a different tune. No. Why? I really don't think we should get too meta about this. Just okay. Look, you're on a mission to gather up all your dad friends and build an army or something. Can't believe I'm even explaining this. Personally, I think that's a shitty idea, but you are clearly motivated to do that. Yeah, true that. So, why would you waste time going around being other people? It doesn't make any fucking sense, air quotes. For instance, you can't be anybody in this fucking sandy beach area because ostensibly you're just charging through this place looking for friends. Damn it, try to play the part at least somewhat. Ahaha, already too meta. I gave the fuck up. Oh man, boring. Maybe when you catch up with your pulse, you can be some of those guys. Hell, maybe you can be some of us too after the whole thing you're trying to do winds up being this huge predictable disappointment. But that would have to be in a different area. What area? What, you cray? Like a different goddamn bubble zone. Like someone's memory of a magic fucking forest in our home village or some shit. I don't know, just somewhere the fuck else. Now, go away. Of this. Let us never speak again. Be Dave. Bitch, please. Fine. Tá, não deu pra ser o Dave. Ele se recusou e me deu palestrinha ainda por cima. Tava jogando Mine, perdi tudo porque meu amigo explodiu minha casa. A experiência normal de Mine. Meus pêsames. Pela sua casa. You got an echidna statue, and obviously not to scale depiction of the denizen Arania consulted with to learn how to scratch your session. The decision to scratch, of course, came with major consequences, and you guess it's only now that the true extent of those consequences are fully apparent. Looks like it's time to clean up her mess. Oh, also, you can probably make bank of this thing. Yeah, probably. Makes sense. You get a pair of timetables. Use these to travel through time, which in the furthest ring doesn't always mean much. Traveling back in time could also transport you millions of light sweeps away. Probably better to just sell them to an eccentric billionaire. Oh, look like that kid across the water there. You bet he's loaded. Oh, Dave. Alright. Valeu. Snow's a big chilly carpet of nobody gives a shit. Oh my god, I'm not gonna read those. Fuck me, what's that? Brains. You got a bunch of throwing stars. Whoa, these are badass. Maybe you'll keep a few instead of selling them all. Unless someone blows you away with an offer of cars. Oh god. Let's see, what else? I got out of the brain themed thing. I came from here, didn't I? Ah, eu vim por aqui sim. Eu vim daqui. Tinha mais alguma coisa? I don't know. Acho que... Ah, tá. Tinha pra cá. Meu Deus do céu. Yo, orange guy. Or, yellow guy. Squash colored. What's your deal? What the fuck is with all these 8 balls? Are you, crying? Awkward. Silence. Bring me a horse and I am yours forever. What? What's his deal? I don't know. You got a bloody sharp tooth. The fact that this is in a chest here is kind of disturbing to you in ways you can't really explain. You think you'll try to sell this thing to the highest bidder as soon as possible, or whoever makes the first offer. I think there's nothing more for me to do here. So let's just quit it. Eu vim dali de cima. Ah, vocês não estão vendo tudo. Ah, sinto muito, gente. Não, peraí. Dá pra eu fazer alguma coisa assim. Ah, tá. Ok. Tá. Eu vim daqui. Eu desci. Aí eu vim aqui. Aí eu vim pra cá. Aí eu desci. Aí eu vim aqui falar com ele agora. Mas aí depois eu vim pra cá. Na praiazinha. Aí eu fiz isso aqui. Aí eu vim pra cá. Aí eu falei aqui. Aí eu vim pra cá. Lá. Aí eu vim pra cá, falei com o Dave. Nisso, eu fui pra cá tudo. Aí eu voltei. E aí eu vim aqui, passei aqui. Aí eu voltei agora pra cá. Ah, tá. Então era pra eu ter vindo aqui. Entendi. Então tem mais coisa pra fazer. Então não acabou ainda, pessoalzinho. Ah, ele é doido por cavalo. Não tenho muito o que entender mesmo. É tipo gente que é doida por pé. Tá ligado? Por que tanto zigue-zague, né? Medo. You got a suffered pendant, exhibiting the sign of the signless. The story of the sufferer who really... The story of the sufferer got really popular among your old crew as a kind of religious fad after everyone died and learned the stories of their post-crash lives. Arania especially seems to have bought into this nonsense hook, line, and sinker. She never wore anything like that around her neck before she died. You wonder if people have gotten so into it just to bug Ventus? You just know it probably pisses him off, seeing people wear this thing all the time. Haha, now that you think of it, maybe you'll wear one too. Usando ironicamente. You got a lance? Whose memory is this? This thing has really made the rounds. Let's see. Tavros had it, but then was impaled by it. The Black Queen had it, and used it as a cigarette holder sometimes. When she was snowman. Spades Slick wielded it while riding around on a horse hitchers once. Snowman killed Quarters with it, you think. That happened in the top banner though, so you might have missed it. Mina has no idea what we're talking about. Yeah, neither do I. You got a pair of horns? This is the most ridiculous thing you've ever seen. Why would anyone want to wear a second pair of horns? Unless maybe they were compensating for a particularly nubby pair. Oh, you got it. Humans wear these to pretend to be trolls and also be less stupid looking. These clearly belong to a human. Case closed. You couldn't be more wrong, could you? You got some authentic religious memorabilia. These were the doodads adult post-crash Ventus was chained up with when he died. You bet Circuit would fork over a ton of gold for this junk. Religious nuts are some of the biggest suckers around. Irons suffer authentic or as authentic as Phantom Ghost Memory items get. Yeah. Ai, que belezinha esse degradê. You got a whole stack of boom dollars. Keep them coming. You'll be rich again in no time. Pretty soon you own this place. Right after you save it from destruction, of course. Fala, Rica, tudo bom contigo? Como vai? How does this factor into the big city Tumblr metaphor? Shrug. Não fiz live na quarta, eu tô fazendo hoje. You got a whole heap of boom dollars. Mo money. Some of these messages don't really make sense unless you're being Mina, but you're not going to let that bother you. Deal with it. You got a Rag Ripper, a popular model from the Demon Bane line of chainsaws. At least it was popular on Alternia. Your planet wasn't nearly badass enough for this thing to be sold legally. Before us was so lame. Boom dollars. Não é? Estamos todos boom dollars. Lame planet names. Eu estou bem. Eu estou bem boom dollar. Controlando a peixe. You got a Juju. Looks like a magic egg timer, which you can use to travel through time. Haphazardly and stupidly. It's a type of item that's severely prone to making a mess of the timeline. Need a Juju breaker to destroy such an item and repair the damage it's done. But that kind of thing is extremely rare to non-existent. You don't have a single good guess what form such an item could take. Okay, you pried one hint out of me, the number 7. Oh no, preparem-se, gente, é a parte mais chata de Homestuck. Hey, it's Shouty, but it looks like he's severely embroiled in a really avid discussion with your team's Ventas. You really don't feel like getting involved. Listen in on conversation. Eavesdropping. Rude. Yeah. Apresento a vocês o personagem mais chato de Homestuck. Esse é o Kankri Ventas. Ele morreu antes de virar o Sufferer. E ele problematiza, basicamente, a existência toda. Ele é muito chato. Todas as vezes... Ele é o único personagem de Homestuck que eu pulava diálogo, de tanto que ele fala. Now I realize we've been at this for some time already, but at the risk of derailing the dialogue you initiated, and may I just say how thrilled I am that you did, Carcat, I would just like qualify my entire analysis of your Alternian culture by saying that in contrast with life on before us, while your people may have been engaged in vigilant lethal class struggle for millions of sweeps, by no means does this imply that the before way of life was entirely without problematic elements, perhaps even more disturbing and insidious for their lack of acknowledgement and open discussion, particularly as a consequence of what, in my view, were widely and dismayingly examined systemic social injustices resulting from the entrenched power dynamics in play, dynamics strikingly similar to those of your planet's markedly more bellicose itineration, which has only served to fully vindicate my hypothesis that such a hierarchy is really predicated on intrinsic dysfunction and failure to shift all the usual narratives and undiagnosed problems into an open, judgment-free discourse through which problematic issues are constructively channeled into more intelligent problematic avenues of discussion. Puta que pariu. Sim, o 9 tá me bugando muito, mano. Eu não gosto do palestrinha, não. Ele é o carcate reverso, é. Now, before I continue, it is only decent of me to warn you about certain triggers that are surely ahead in this essay. I mean, conversation triggers include, but likely will not be limited to, class oppression, culling culture and violence against grubs, losers abuse, complementary and analogous hate speech, pale filling, slurries and other concupiscent fluids, lifespan shaming, ableist slurs, prolix dissertation. Actually, maybe it would be easier for you to list your triggers, and I'll do my best to avoid these topics or navigate them more delicately, if at all possible. Oppression, culling, group violence, losers abuse, homophobia, pale slurries. O carga de tipo, hã? Qualquer pessoa começando a ler a parte do Kankri em HOMESTUCK fica desse jeito. Great. It sounds like you don't have any triggers, at least none that you know about. I'll proceed with caution nevertheless. Just please let me know if you start feeling triggered by anything I'm saying, and we can take a brief time out while you summon your moirail to help pacify you, assuming you have one. Not that I'm presuming you do, but I heard that guy that you did, and is that correct? If not, I apologize. I further apologize if your orientation precludes the possibility as a pale aromantic, pen-quadrant, demi-romantic, something in the gray pale sexual department or such, and hopefully you are not triggered by your such presumptuous conciliant normative language. It wouldn't be the first time I was guilty of such an inexcusable microaggression, and I am not so oblivious to my own romantic privileges to believe it will be the last time either. Ah, não vou ler essa palavra de novo, não. O Cargat continua, mano. I'm glad I brought up the subject of unexamined privilege because it details beautifully with the point I was about to make regarding before on society and its several potentiality, which later manifested through the kind of Alternian brutality you are all too familiar with. Those in the high echelons of the hemo spectrum, such as the ceruleans or blue bloods, careful, being loose with such terminology is opening the floodgates to a whole host of toxic sinus language and homophobic slurs. Isso, openbound. Eu tava tentando lembrar essa palavra mais cedo, obrigada. When addressing the challenges faced by those lower on the spectrum, such as the mid-hues or in particular warm casts like umbers, ochres, or rust bloods. Another slur, highly problematic, deeply offensive and triggering terminology, strongly imploring your steer clear of this term. They would be well advised to check their cerulean's privilege, particularly before dismissing hardships or marginalizing claims of oppression, which can be difficult for them to identify or empathize with from their advantageous position within the beforeign/Alternian power structures. Caraca, velho. Okay, good. And some may argue that in our peaceful utopian culture, that we have freed ourselves from injustice and disparities in privilege in a post-scarcity economy, largely equal rights distributed across the hemo-spectrum, and therefore exist in a post-spectral world. Laugh out loud. And therefore, there is no need to champion important social causes and there is nothing left to debate. But really, nothing could be further from the truth. You just need to educate yourself and carefully investigate the long-standing power dynamics in play. For instance, a seemingly harmless remark from a cis-blooded cerulean toward an umber, or God forbid a burgundy, or yes, even a worm-identifying physically cooler caste, about their very long-term future plans, such as on the order of centuries, then this may prove to be a very hurtful microaggression due to the fact that low hues cannot possibly live that long themselves, and the more privileged caste could easily outlive dozens of generations of mid-hues or hundreds of generations of budgies, burgundy, umber, ochre, yellow greens. Note, please avoid describing the lettermost as lime bloods, as it has historically been used as an especially vicious epithet. Such remarks can further trigger painful reminders of how cooler castes, to some extent, Oges, but Sips and Royal V's in particular, have been able to use their tremendous lifespans over the millennia to gain a stranglehold over the social order, have been able to completely dictate our societal evolution by ensuring only their cultural agendas and narratives receive the dialogue's air supply, assuring the codification of these resultant ideals and deciding what normalcy entails. And sadly, these absolutes become internalized across the full spectral range, even within these of most compromised privilege. And so you begin to see the cyclical nature of the dysfunction and the resulting inertia against positive change and raising awareness of the most under-problematized issues, which I think we can agree is pretty problematic. Yeah. Yikes. And really, it's everyone's business to examine their privilege, even Burgundies, who may be subject to the pitfall of believing incorrectly there are none on the scale beneath them when they enjoy certain privileges over which off-spectrum trolls will never know, such as those identifying as other bloods or caste multiples, poly-blooded, any who hemoglobically ID as having a caste which manifests nowhere as yet known in anyone physically, or for that matter, off-specs who physically do possess such a bleed type or mutants, very problematic term, highly triggering to some, be warned, such as you and I, Karkat, but this puts us both in a situation which, to our knowledge, uniquely allows us to understand and empathize with tragically underprivileged and unempowered groups across all scuttles of life, thus affording us both what I like to call a uniquely underprivileged privilege, which, yes, is a kind of privilege we should both strive to check as well whenever we can. This same uniquely underprivileged perspective, as I'm sure you know, was disadvantaged upon my post-scratch iteration as well. And while I have no doubt you justifiably came to reverse that figure of your planet's rich history and your personal lineage, and while his goals of peace, equality, and a truly spectra-blind society, I'm afraid I personally have trouble condoning these methods. I don't like to use the term problematic lightly, but well, his tactics were nothing if not massively problematic, to say the least, employing violent uprising to effect change and emblazoning, I don't know, his mark upon history and his faithful followers with the salty flourish of a single rude, shouted swear word. It's not to my taste, even though he is who I would have grown up to be in another life, but no, I prefer to effect a social change through rational, honest discourse and contributing to engaging dialogues, focusing on what should be real goals through keen adherence to the disciple of problematics, ensuring that we stay focused on successfully problematizing a wide range of direly undercomplicated social dilemmas. Quando apareceu a Mituna. Estou apenas biruleibe, considerando fortemente fechar essa conversa aqui. It's nice to see we agree. Eu acabei de beber água. On so much. Maybe we are not so unalike, despite our drastically different upbringings. Anyway, as I was saying, the story of your ancestor, and more importantly, my exhaustive list of misgivings with his approach to social change, is quite a long and elaborate one. But it actually fits brilliantly within the larger mosaic which captures the broad strokes of my past. I mean, our discussion. Trigger warnings for the following content include ancestor bashing, faith shaming, loud swearing, torture, burn wounds, ship sinking. Again, seriously, just let me know if you begin to feel triggered by anything, even slightly. We'll pause and see if we can really explore those issues. and identify exactly how I may have invalidated your struggles. Without further ado, the story is as follows. Ai, meu globe. Olha isso. Tomar no cu, Kankri. Você não quer não tomar no cu? Graças a Deus, eu tô livre. Eu acho. Eu tô livre, né? Por favor. You got a true romance novel. Whoa, this sure is some steamy, trashy literature here. It's making you perspire a little, and you're only 3 sentences into the title. Doesn't seem like anyone's looking. Maybe you just take one little peek inside. Whoops! It just disappeared in the blur again. God damn it, Lalonda. Lalonda. You got a Regicycle. Perfect for thrashing royalty with. You could almost say you could use it to thrash princes. You got a magic cue ball. Hey, is this thing a juju too? It's a shame you can't see through its surface, or you'd be able to ask it yourself. This is another thing that's kind of unnerving to find here. You think it's only a memory object, right? Right? Maybe. I don't know about that. Yeah. You got a bunch of licorice cutty dogs. Oh man, these were a delicacy on your planet. The most valuable threat per pound by far. You have to be a very, very wealthy person to keep a great supply of these on hand. By selling these, you should be able to make most of your fortune back in one fell swoop. Except you just ate most of them, or that. Yeah, I don't know how to talk anymore. Oh, fuck me. A menina radical chegou. Radical no bom sentido, tá, gente? Latula. Damn, girl! You finally made it! High five! You know it. I'm so fucking ghostly now. Woo! Right on, girl. Drink Bob's rule. For life. For life. What? Ah, yeah. That should have sounded like for life. Like A as in after, but spoken A's for number, then 4 A's for homonym for the preposition and stuff. Spoken core confusion. You know how it is. Girls gotta sacrifice understandability for the sake of redness sometimes. Preaching to the group of choral singers, Pyro. Choral singers? Oh, you mean choir. I get it. But choral as in the funky shit underwater instead, haha. Still rocking the fish puns, you see? Well, that's not really the kind of redness I was talking about, but I'll let that slide. Puns, kind of lame. Hey, fuck you! Can't believe you got shifting all my fish puns right out of the blowhole like that. As if your numbers B, S, and jacking Z's on the end of words is any more red than my baller wordplay. I mean, your skating and stunts are objectively rad, I'll give you that. But you need to get off your high seahorses, cause practically nothing else about you is especially redder than average. Oh, chill, chill. X. Paycheck. I am so jerking your fork. I know we've had our issues before, but I could always see you had true radio cred. You don't even know how hard it was towing the red load all by myself with you gone for so long. Towing loads, Hershey's my grounds. Hershey. Do you even know how lame of a scene it is being the only legit in your face power gaming girl in a bunch of bubbles full of brutal posers? What I'm saying is, I'm psyched to have you back MP. Hey, hit me up top. High five. Oh, sure. Still wearing all the high fives I see, even after, like, what, eternity? Still don't know how time works here. Fuck yeah, girl. Oh, never even got to congratulate you on how wicked your rad suicide bomb plan was. Killed the shit out of us. Never saw it coming. Sure, never smelled it coming. Way smart. Timing it just before the scratch so that god tiers didn't have a chance to revive before the rest, the reset, thus ironically leaving them to be erased from existence. Not that that really even needed explaining. That just occurred to me recently. Was opening the meal vault to make a freaking ghost snack when I was like, shit. Paycheck, I said, all shaking my fist. Ha ha ha. Don't leave me hanging, girl. High five. Okay, one more part of that, but that's it. I dig a good high five as much as the next bad girl, but my god. Got a fresh pink ghost body looking fine as fuck. I need to callus up my palms already. Haven't you heard an empress needs hands as soft to can them to spread? Yep. You can use them to polish gold with? Yep. Ooh, wow. Oh! It's a little dream bubble, but it does not contain your memory. Only Powering can see what's inside. Sorry. Powering essa daqui, ó. Welcome back. Sup, Mariam? So, your dev certificate has barely dried, and you're already busy raising an army, I hear. Eu também gosto muito da Powering. Ela é bonitona. How'd you even hear that already? Word travels fast here. Plenty of gossip. No one quite prepares you for the fact that on the other side of death is an infinite echo chamber of teen drama. Funny how, when we left our world to play your game, we all thought we were leaving our juvenile school-feeding days behind us. O design dela é muito bom. Yeah. All the more reason to get out of here and fight bad guys and stuff. I noticed how you cunningly sidestepped an encounter with Kankri down there. Nicely done. Yeah. No Moby deserves having to meet a dead teen alt-universe ancestor like that. I think it might be entertaining some delusion of talking him under his wing. Taking him. Or, if not his wing, the red fuzzy arm of his sweater. What is with that ugly thing anyway? I made it for him, actually. For one thing, I got tired of looking at his stupid hiked up pants, which he refused to change ever. Seriously, did you ever see him wearing anything else? No. So unfashionable. Also, he was always shivering. It gets kind of chilly out here, and he just wouldn't stop. Not that I minded too much, but he just has this way of making such vocal and ostentatious displays of suffering. Like it's some kind of righteous state of being. It gets difficult for everyone to endure, especially after eons. Hence his nickname, I guess. Wait, nickname. If there's some new dig on Ventus, I need to know about it pronto. The insufferable. Fuck yeah, high five! Wait, forget it, my hand's still sore from the Tula. Goddamn rat girl. Bitch slaps hard. Oh, I know. You do? Wait, that is sounding officially like innuendo. You and her even? I was under the impression you didn't come here to start trading gossip. Whoa, you're right. I almost forgot to not be a glubbing fuck. Glub exactly zero fucks. I apologize for prying to your own life. That was so shrink-prudent of me. It's alright. It's not like I have many well-kept secrets. Come visit anytime. We'll get you all caught up on exactly who's been passing through the well-greased revolting doors to my quadrants. Well, yeah. It's a noble idea, but I don't know how useful I'd be. Oh, come on. What's the size of your party so far? It's still just you, isn't it? Maybe. Losers everywhere. If I were you, I'd ask all the god tiers first. They'd give you the most tactical advantage, wouldn't they? God tiers. Then you can build your coalition around them. I guess. They're immortal, right? Or ghost immortal, perhaps. Dear God, it's finally come to this. We have to talk about ghost immortality now in a serious way. Lol, yeah. Anyway, that's what I do. But I think the thing is the School Lord might actually be able to kill god tiers. Can he? Like bypass the whole judgment hullabalooga? What makes him resurrect? You know, with the fancy clock and all. I don't know. You'll have to ask Arania. I'm sure she could talk your fin off on the subject. Oof. Yeah, maybe later. Do you even know who all the god tiers are? There's Arania. Did you ask her? Yeah, but she has her own plan. Yours going on a cherub gen or some bitch ass noise. Okay. Well, I hope this isn't too invasive, but what about you? I've heard rumors that you reached god tier, but never let on to anyone. You don't understand. It's just that fucking thief of life getup. I couldn't just parade around that hideous thing. So it is true then. Though, so... See what I mean though? I wasn't sure about that until just now. Humors are always flying, but secrets somehow persist. Who knows who else reached god tier? A lot can happen in 3 sweeps. I only know I didn't make it. But if you need someone to eerily forens in the demon's vicinity while debating whether to try drinking his blood, then I'd like to think I easily cracked the top 10 candidates you might consider for the job. Yeah, I know you rock the glowing duties. Guess you're right, I should see what other god tiers want to join. The problem is that I don't think becoming god tier stops you from being lame and terrible. And we got a lot of people like that on our team. This is true. Guess I'll keep asking around. Gonna bounce, see ya, Miriam. Deixa eu só ver a Latula ali antes. Question. Should babes? Seeing as what a hot shit gamer girl you have a reputation for and all, I figured you would be a luck to join my party. To go fuck up Clammy Lord or whoever. Wait, who? School guy. Kill ghosts. Nope. Help me out, pay money. Don't you keep up with current events? You're reminding me why I thought you were crazy. Just freaking spill it. The shit in the sky. It cracked. A monster did that. Do you want to go help me kill the bad guy? Oh, why didn't you say so? Sounds like a rad plan, and you know how I feel about the rad plans. But hate to be a buzzkill, but it's been what? Approximately hella years since I did any fighting? Kinda rusty. Shit, don't let KK know I said rusty, ahaha. So I'm saying I had scads of time to perfect this killer hand plant. Wow. Wanna see? No, pretty sure don't give much a shit about the trick you do on your 4-wheel device. Though I will say scads is actually a fish pen you made probably on accident. Which kind of makes me want to give you a hug, so it balances out your dumb shit answer. I'm sorry. I really am. I feel like such a wet snuggle plant bailing on you like this. Plantou a bananeira, você viu? I should probably run by. See what he thinks, Mituna. Oh shit, you encapped her. That's still a thing after all this pseudo time, or haha, yeah. Still rad. Uh-huh. Mother Glover. Seriously, didn't think that last. I don't know. There's way more to him than, well, all the terrible and stupid shit he says all the time. And it's always felt like he needs me, if that makes sense, even after dying, so there's that. Fucking afterlife. I know I'm new here, but almost seems like you die and nothing means anything, and then you date forever. Sorta makes me want to puke, maybe in a nice way though. Extremamente irônico você falar isso, mina. Tendo em vista o que vai acontecer daqui a pouco. Couldn't see that wink behind your red spell for your information. If you change your mind, just let me know. Yeah. Bila Tula. Girl, who doesn't want to be me? You think you can just waltz into this bubble and start being any rat gamer girl you cross paths with? Alright, you have a long way to go before you can earn enough red credits to be me, or as I like to call them, creds. Latula, shut up and just tell me what horseshit thing you want me to do. It's gonna cost ya. You have to like all my reddest memories and then rebubbles at least 513 of them. The number 513, not I. You cannot be serious. Ha 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 ha. Okay, choose I'm outie. Wait, don't be like that. We can still cut the deal. Let me think. Alright, kid. Tell you what. Since I dig your style, I'll give you a shot. You may think you rule, whereas most others drool. But what I want to know is how bad can you thrash stuff? Just need to scoop your kickflip chops. Make sure everything checks out. See if your technique are where they needs to be at. Kickflip chops. Yeah, girl, show me your stance. Maybe something in a hand plant. Oh, know what shit would be wicked malicious? Grinding down a railing. That ought to be flagrant enough to prove your radness ashore. So, what do you say, Paycheck? You ready to start ripping up so many hellacious shreds that this fierce shitty Businessy will start getting so deliriously rude, brazen it. Just give me the board, Parop. You got Latila's 4-wheel device. Oh yeah, what's up, gamers? Ok, isso foi bem exaustivo. Nossa, simples assim. It's a little dream bubble containing one of your memories. You look inside. The memory is from right here on Prospect. You spend a great deal of time during the long sweeps of your session. You remember this little precipice well. But wasn't there a staircase here? You are almost positive there were stairs. Ooh la la. Everything's coming together, my bro. Oh não, eu vou ter que interagir com Carcat e com Kankri. Oh não. Hey. Yo, yo, what's up, girl? Latula, it's just me. I don't think anyone is looking. No need to go so heavy on the rat girl routine. Yeah, guess you're right. I'll chill it down a bit. What's on your think pen, Paul Murray? Meeting our ancestors as kids, or I mean our descendants as kids, however you want to spin it. It has me thinking about our rebooted lives on Alternia and what we grew up to be. Makes me wonder about fate, if it's something that even comprehensible. Opa, peraí, gente, já volto. Ah, meu Deus. Aconteceu um imprevisto. Ah. Pera aí, gente. Eu vou ter que fazer uma bagulha. Enquanto isso, vamos conversar. Como estão vocês? Eu tô tendo que pedir um lanche aqui. Tá frio pra caramba aqui, cara. Tá muito frio. E aí, como é que tá? Quer lancha? Vai pedir. O pessoal tá com fome aqui, eles não podem esperar, sabe? Eu também estou, pra falar a verdade. Fazendo uma pipoca enquanto o lanche não chega. Ai, meu Deus. Tá, acho que foi tudo certinho. Caramba. Esse foi o speedrun de pedir lanche. É isso. Tá, continuar lendo aqui a Latula. Yeah? For instance, on Alternia, my relationship with Kankri seemed to make some sense. I could definitely see our lives becoming entangled in that way, karmically speaking. But then there were other developments that are still mysterious to me. Right. Peraí, deixa eu... Tem uma dúvida. Ah, tá. Ah, beleza. Agora sim. Like, as far as I know, you and Narania always got along, didn't you? I guess. Never spent much time thinking about Circuit, to be honest. I always thought she was self-absorbed snooze, if you really want to know. Exactly, nothing much to your relationship to speak of at all. But in your post-crash lives, you had such major issues together. Even your descendants inherited it and continued the contentious cycle until there was bloodshed. Really? Huh. Did you not know that? Never really thought about it, but now that you mention it, that outcome makes all sorts of sense to me. It does? How? Just does, babes. I don't really understand karma. That's 'cause you're not a mind player. Oh, could you explain to me how it works then? Psh, as if. What? That wouldn't be a very rad thing to do. Hey, check out this outstanding heel flip. I don't. Okay, let's see it. Open door? The door is locked. It appears to be guarding someone's private memories. Looks like it needs a password. You wonder who locked it. Mysterious symbol, a clue, bonus hint, it's Karkat. Okay, I'm gonna need Karkat's password. Let's see. I didn't really need to do that, but I did anyway. Yeah. Kenny, leave this poor kid alone. Ai, meu Deus, um testando... Não, de novo não! Ok. Eu não vou ler esse texto aqui, tá? Obrigada. I'm not calling you insufferable, Kenny. Well, not unless I'm using it as an actual adjective. Well... Rolling my eyes here. Can you see? Do you want me to light them up for you? No, but thanks for offering. Could you go roll them over there? Thank you. Now, where was I? I don't think he cares. O olho dela ficou amarelão. Hey there, Karkat. If you don't mind asking, are you even remotely interested in the loaf supplement this guy's serving? Karkat reflexivo. Gotcha. You just said all you needed to say. You know, you are actually very cute. That girl who's been wandering around in the dragon suit is a very lucky lady. Okay, wonderful. That conversation just came to an end. Meu Deus, cara. Apenas pare. Foi pegar lanche? Enquanto isso eu tava fazendo lanche. Very deep sigh. Eu comecei a pular os diálogos do Kankri porque eu não estou suportando mais. Eu achando que ia dar conta de terminar essa intermission hoje. Ha, ha. Yes, critical lecture, I'm sure. And I'm right in being just as sure you are assiduously deconstructing every conceivable hypothetical form of injustice, no matter how obscure, except those that I happen to think are kind of important. Yes, how dreadful it would be for your 69 million word essay to get bogged down by even the faintest reference to the roles of gender in before and Alternate civilization. Theoretical? Appropriating pseudoscience. Meu Deus, cara. Meu Deus, cara. Kenny, I'm starting to feel a little bit triggered by all this appropriation bullshit. Alright, obviously you're in one of your bratty moods. I'm gone. Eu estou quase coringando. Do a sick grind down the railing? Yeah. Oh, that was so freaking radical! Roll smokes, girl! I didn't think you even had grinds like that! So you say you wanna be me, huh? Well, you got it. House girl, I'm not sure if I shouldn't be the one asking to be you. What? I'm kind of lost here. Felicidade, fazer cliente feliz. Ok. O pezinho dela andando. Olha, olha, olha o pezinho dela andando. Mano, que música é essa? Ai, graças a Deus. Eu não acredito que eu tô feliz por ser o Kankri, mas a gente precisa dele pra passar dessa parte. Tinha um diálogo ali que eu não fiz, mas foda-se, porque, tipo, eu tô muito cansada. The door is locked. It appears to be guarding... Ah, então eu tenho que virar o carpet? Eu tô cansada, gente. A minha voz tá indo embora. Eu preciso dela amanhã pra trabalhar. Estranho. Deixa eu ver de novo a dica. Cara... Esse é uma intermission, mas eu quero terminar o flash. Desde o começo da live, a gente tá num flash só. A gente não saiu da mesma página, entendeu? Essa que é a questão aqui. É dessa página que eu quero sair. Eu adorei a música dela, mano. Tem, né? Eu vou virar todo mundo que eu puder aqui. A musiquinha da Latula é muito boa. Ah, tá. Essa conversa aqui eu já tive. Por que que o Carcat não fala nada, mano? A única vez que eu quero que ele fale, ele não fala. Isso é complication. Hora de usar o walkthrough. Go through the beach. Okay, make your way through the room until you encounter Latula. Talk to her. Choose be Latula and get her skateboard. Be poor and talk to Blue. This will create a staircase. Talk to Mina and be Mina. Try to walk down the newly created staircase. You grow Latula. Go to Kankri. Be Kankri as Kankri. Talk to Mina. Select yes and be Mina. Ah, tá. Entendi. É uma questão de tecnicalidade, de ordem de acontecimento, ok. Péssimo. Tá, ela tá falando que ela precisa fazer uma coisa. E ele tá tentando... Ele tá tentando enrolar ela falando as coisas dele. Agora vai, hein? Psst. Hey, Ventus. What? Now's your chance. Let's blow this nautical stand. Oh. I don't think I'm supposed to. Shouty, you can't let that boring nerd tell you how to row? You wanna stand here listening to his self-important ballooning all day? Not really. Then come on. Ah, beleza. I see, meu bom. Success. Let's get out of here. Ai, sai daqui. Ventus, give me your password. Huh? This is your door, ain't it? What makes you say that? The symbol on the door are the same on the freaking shirt. Come on. It ain't blessed off device science. Okay, yeah, it's mine. Maybe I got tired of interloping shitbags stripsing through my private and personal memories. You don't need to whisper anymore, ain't no one around. Oh. Now, what's the password? Move over, I'll type it for you. No, just tell me, Shouty. Oh my god, that is so unreasonable. How is this not pretty much the most reasonable fucking thing in the world? Just let me type my own password. Dude, you want Kankri to find you and talk your nubs off again? No, anything but that. Alright, I'll tell you, just don't go blabbing it around. The password is... If I... ¿Qué? If I want myself to so much, why don't I... ¿Qué? Then why don't I... myself? Bro, you gotta speak up. If I hate myself so much, then why don't I hate marry myself? That's your password? What in glove name does that mean? Nothing. It's none of your business. It's just something that reminds me an old friend, alright? Can we get going now? Fuck yeah, this was Shouty. This way, Shouty. You will not regret hitching your wagon to my starfish. Yeah. Até que enfim, graças a Deus. So, Shouty, or Kankrat, was it? Been meaning to ask you. Hey, where'd you go? It's so hard making friends. Musiquinha de elevador! Meu Deus. The doctor is in. The sylph is in. Puta que pá! Tum tap tap, tap, tap tap, tap. É isso, galera. Eu não saio mais aqui. Deixa eu ver o tamanho dessa... Oh, tem mais coisa. Impressive. Como assim, essa coisinha aí? Não entendi, amigo. A casinha baseada no Snoopy? This leads to the end of the game. Are you sure you're done here? No! That's the end. Continue playing on the next page. Start over. Olha só que coisa, não? Fiz caquinha. Sabe o que isso significa? Que não era pra ser. As peripécias da mina, cara. Bem alto, né? Eu vou ter que lembrar de fazer essa parte aqui na próxima. Faltou só o finalzinho do Room 4. Aí eu faço na próxima, tá? Porque, tipo, eu tô sem voz, eu tô com fome, eu tô ficando estressada. Kankri me deixou estressada, mas isso é normal. E eu só tenho uma coisa pra falar disso tudo.
Emotional damage!
E eu espero que o áudio tenha ido. Acho que foi sim. Ai, gente, eu estou muito cansadita. Obrigada aí pela paciência de vocês, principalmente na hora que eu parei pra ficar pedindo lanche no meio da live. Acontece, né? Acontece. Espero que vocês fiquem bem. Se cuidem. E... Estouradaço? Ah, entendi. Não, mas ele era pra ser estouradaço mesmo. Quando o lanche chegar, eu vou comer. Ele vai demorar um tempinho ainda. Mas obrigada. Vai dar bom, vai dar bom. Ah, valeu. Vejo vocês na próxima, tá, gente? Eu vou tentar fazer live na quarta. Qualquer coisa, se não der, eu aviso com antecedência, com a maior antecedência que eu conseguir. E é isso. Eu acho que na semana que vem eu ainda consigo fazer live, mas na outra semana provavelmente eu não vou fazer live, já fiquem avisados. Porque é a semana do meu aniversário! E é isso. Vejo vocês na próxima. Muito obrigada aí pela atenção. Vamos terminar esse flash aqui na próxima. E é nóis. Beijo, tchau!